मुंबई इंडियंस
दम लगाएंगे,
मुंबई इंडियंस
जान लगाएंगे,
मुंबई इंडियंस जलवा दिखा देंगे हम मुंबई इंडियंस
लोहा गला देंगे, पानी जला देंगे,
दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला देंगे मुंबई इंडियंस मुंबई इंडियंस
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mumbai Indian fans from all over the world, Kasakai Paltan! I'm your host with the most, Chinmay Sharma, aka Scuba Chinu, and welcome back to the home of the five-time champions. Welcome back to MI Live. Welcome back to arguably one of the most stressful Sundays I've had in a long time. भाई मैं तो नहीं सोया अच्छे से कल रात को, but I know someone else who must have. Because his babyface assassin Ishan Kishan is back in the squad. Give it up for the guy who's replaced his blue hoodie with the blue headphones. It's Kunal Samat.
Hello,
What's up,
Chinu.
brother?
Really happy. And you predicted it quite correctly. क्योंकि मैं बहुत चैन के नहीं सोया. And just like most of the MI fans who were just happy कि यार बाकी कुछ भी हो, ईशान आ चुका है. And we have a fantastic core that has been set up already. Chinu,
Yeah.
you're stressed out, but ठीक है, we'll have a fun discussion. We'll have a talk about it. What's the mood right now? ठीक है, नींद नहीं आई, but अभी excitement तो होगा बहुत.
Oh, I'm seeing a few dark circles, यार. मैं तो नहीं सोया अच्छे से, but honestly, I think the core of our team is pretty much sorted for the Mumbai Indians squad. So let's get the core of our team back on. Let's bring on my co-host Samiksha Binaisha. Where you girls at? Right, Samiksha looks like she slept very well. Samiksha, you look well rested, lovely as always. How's it going?
It's going amazing. मतलब कल चैन की नींद सोई हूँ मैं कुणाल की तरह. हम चारों के साथ साथ पूरा मुंबई कर्टन अच्छे से सोया होगा. But I'm sure कि आज का दिन बेस्ट होने वाला है. Like because obviously 5 players हमारे पास है ही, but और players आने वाले हैं और और वो excitement बढ़ने वाली है. Right, Binaisha?
True, Samiksha. In fact, even I slept very well with the fact that Ishan Kishan is back in the Mumbai Indians camp, and I was so excited on that aspect to just think about the fact that what is he going to do when IPL actually starts. And the fun fact is that since we are right into the IPL. It's very exciting that sharing a fun fact with all of you. For the longest time, I had the Mumbai Indians anthem track as a ringtone to such an extent that everyone around me was so fed up that "Arey, abhi to change kar lo, yaar." So it was, pretty fun, and looking forward to, get that ringtone back again now.
Fantastic. In fact, something really interesting happened last night that I have to share with you guys. Last night was one of my best friend's engagement. And I obviously couldn't go because we had to prepare for today. And he sent me such a sweet message in the morning saying the only reason I've let you go is for the logo that's behind me, Mumbai Indians. So this is me wishing Rishabh Nag and Sridhari a happily married life. But thank you for letting me skip that for the OG team. But guys, having said that, a big day. अपने 4 players आ गए extra squad में. But we have an entirety of a squad still to fill up. Kunal, do you have anyone specific in mind who you'd like to see in the blue and gold this season?
Not really a specific player, but a few slots. I mean, I really feel कि MI को भी ज़रूरत है of a backup wicket-keeper option. मतलब obviously he might not be a costly one because Ishan Kishan already has a keeper, but a backup would do great. Binaisha, what do you think?
Yes, I do think that a few slots needed to be fit in, and I am looking at a few uncapped Indian players because I believe that supporting, our local talent is so important today. That is the reason we are known as the Indian Premier League. Samiksha, what about you?
Dude, I think that एक बूम को एक खंडर की जरूरत है, तो उसके लिए एक अच्छा सा पार्टनर ढूंढ ले, right? So I'm looking for Shivam Dubey. As for now, I'm looking for Arjun Tendulkar as well, but पता नहीं अभी उसको कहाँ कैसे ये सब होने वाला है, right? What do you think?
I mean, I'm looking for a spare keeper. I think because of the uncertainty of the times, we need a spare positions, filled up. So I think Matthew Wade fills up that slot perfectly for the Mumbai Indians. I'm sure a couple of other teams would be going for him as well. Watch out for Vridhiman Shah as well. Went unsold yesterday. You never know because he has had a couple of good, decent IPL seasons. But I tell you what, all of this is conjecture. What I want to talk about is the Khush Khabri. I can already see Kunal's smile slowly and slowly getting bigger and bigger. And more than the fact that Sky is now reunited with his buddy Ishan Kishan, I'm actually super excited to see the reels and Instagram content they make blow up out of proportion. Kunal, I'm sure you're excited as well, buddy.
Absolutely excited. I've seen Sky and Ishan create a lot of reels before, and I'm pretty sure कि अभी और बहुत ज़्यादा content मिलने वाला है. So it's going to be really exciting, not just on the field but off the field as well. And I feel हम सबसे ज़्यादा खुश Sky था. The way he was so pumped up to see Ishan Kishan back in MI. It's his best friend who's in the team now.
And absolutely, man, I cannot wait to see what they come up with. But before that happens, there is something really sweet that they made a few days back, just yesterday, in fact. Check it out.
अरे मुन्ना जा रहे हो? अरे मुन्ना आ गए.
That was a lovely one. It was, just simple, to the point, welcoming him in his own fashion. And Surya not only, plays that role of a friend, but he plays that role of a mentor for Ishan. He plays the role of a big brother for Ishan. And I can't wait to see all the fun, all the drama, all the musty, all the backrooms kind of secrets which are going to be pouring it onto social media. And I'm looking forward to the most is, all the biryani footages which we are going to see. Ishan and Surya, both of them, and Sky, knowing that he's a super biryani fan. So I'm looking forward to that aspect. Samiksha, you?
Yeah, for me ये तो हो गया सोशल मीडिया पे गाइज. ये सोचो अगर ईशान और सूर्या ऑन फील्ड होंगे और एक दूसरे के सिक्सेस मार रहे हैं तो मतलब क्या ही मजा आएगा, क्या ही डांस करेंगे, राइट चिन्मय?
Absolutely. I think that is what I'm most excited about. But Benaisha, I think coming back to what you said about the biryani, I know both of them love biryani, but what they also love is Hera Fairy and Andaz Apna Apna. So uske jo dialogues hai, jo reels banayenge saath mein, I think that's what I'm super excited about. But I think we do have options, guys. We keep forgetting that Ishan aa gaya, lekin baki ke bahut players bharne abhi apne squad mein. We only got 4 yesterday. I believe 18 to 20 is what we look at in our squad. A lot of names, a lot of players who went unsold yesterday. Kunal, do you think Steve Smith makes an appearance in anyone's shopping list? It'll be difficult to see him not play the IPL at all, man.
As a backup, yes, I think any team can use him like DC used him last season. अगर कोई injured है, then Steve Smith is a good replacement. अगर कुछ ज़रूरत है तो he's a good replacement. But I don't really foresee him as a proper playing 11 first team ka member. I'm more excited to see the blue hearts over here. I'm seeing a lot of people actually telling others कि यार spam the blue hearts. Krish Raj is mentioning, guys spam blue hearts. With Shivendra Shukla is saying, hello Paltan, hello back Shivendra. Anushka Datta, Raj Mandal, Krish, Medical Point, Prasad Bopale, everyone is wishing us hi, hello and spamming a lot of blue hearts. Welcome all. Guys, can you see this? Can you see this? इतना प्यार है इन लोगों लोग से.
क्या बात है?
Chinu, this is what makes Mumbai Indians one family.
Yeah, totally agree with that.
True. यही same thing ना Instagram पे भी हो रहा है. I'm sure Benaisha Twitter पे भी यही हो रहा है, right?
बहुत सारा. The only thing I can see is blue hearts and only blue hearts.
Yeah, there's a comment by Pulkit mentioning, Kunal, we want Liam Livingstone. I totally agree. He's a great addition. Chiru. Yeah, we kind of missed him in yesterday's conversation. End में हम लोग ने थोड़ी सी बात करी थी. But I totally agree. Liam Livingstone would be a great addition to the squad, right?
I completely agree. I find it hard to disagree with. I think any team will be lucky to have Liam Livingstone. But look, let's talk about the players we have got. Such Mr. Murugan Ashwin is now part of the Mumbai Indians squad, and he has something to say to all of you Paltanvasi fans. Check it out.
Hi guys, this is Murugan Ashwin. I'm so happy to be picked by the Mumbai Indians in this year's IPL auction. I've been following the auctions since the morning. It was so exciting. It's a very special day for me, to get to be a part of a champion side like Mumbai Indians. Can't really wait to join the squad and start our preparations for the IPL. Really looking forward to do that and hope to have a great season with Mumbai Indians. Cheers.
And he just looks so calm. I love to see, you see the energy of Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav, where they're mast tel mein fry karke kha gaya, and then you have someone who's prim and proper saying thank you, can't wait. I think it's a spinner mentality, right? They're all just a little more calmer than the explosive batsmen. There's someone else
Yes.
we got who I am particularly excited about. Baby AB Brevis in the house, and he has something to say as well. Let's check it.
Everyone from Mumbai and in India. Wow, I'm so excited. I can't describe the feeling I'm having. Like, it's so overwhelmed and it's such a big honor for me to represent Mumbai. It's a dream from so young and I'm so grateful for this opportunity and I'll always cherish this moment for the rest of my life. We played a game today. I played for Titans and then this came up on the TV while we were playing.
Absolutely ridiculous numbers. I mean, breaking the record for the most runs in an individual Under 19 World Cup. My concern for him is the concern I have for any up-and-coming super young player is it's a massive stage. This is arguably the biggest stage of franchise cricket on planet Earth. The eyes on you, the attention. I'm guessing the crowds will hopefully be back. Man, I really hope he doesn't crack under pressure, and I'm certain he won't because of just the support staff that we have. Yeah, I know. Fingers crossed, everything crossed. Kunal, who do you think will be the best person to mentor him from the Mumbai Indians, either the squad or our support staff?
I think Sachin Tendulkar. I think no one can guide batsmen better than someone like Sachin Tendulkar. So I'm really looking forward to these youngsters being groomed by the likes of Sachin, the kind of inputs that he can provide. Mainly not just about the batting skills, it has more to do with the temperament because Sachin Tendulkar himself had faced such great legendary bowlers at that young age, probably a younger age. So it'll be a little bit easier for baby AB as well, right, Binaisha?
Absolutely true. And when he just said his first word in that video, I'm not kidding. I felt as if it was a younger ABD talking to us. I felt that this is the man who's going to create an impact for the future generations in the Indian Premier League. You have to watch out for him. He's a little young gun, but he's going to be a master stroke for the Mumbai Indians side. I'm definitely sure for that. So, Amisha, what are your thoughts on him?
I think apart from Sachin sir to hai hi, but I think that Rohit Sharma will also groom him a bit because the way he thinks, the analytical research that he does with every player that is coming in, and छोटी छोटी बात है, तो obviously Rohit Sharma best रहेंगे उनके लिए, right, Chinu?
Absolutely, yeah, I completely agree with you. And guys, we know what makes this show special. It's not the four of us, it's the fans, and that's what we have to bring on. So get them on, guys.
Do that transition now.
There we go. Hello, good to have you guys back. Welcome back, Kaustubh, Khushbu. It looks like you guys slept well. I think I'm the only guy who slept with a little stress, Kaustubh. You look so well rested. It's like your hair has grown since yesterday, bro. Like a lion.
Yeah, full faith in MI Scouts. So no doubts there, no stressful nights, and happy as ever.
Love it.
Chiro, I think you're the only one who didn't take an emotional approach to it. You were the only one practical. Ki, yaar, nahi, wait, it's not just about having 5 players. We need more than 5. I think that's why you were stressed out. Khushbu, what's your reaction to what's your mood right now?
I'm happy. I have always trusted the MI sport. Obviously they'll be getting the best players. So since yesterday also I was not tense. I know we'll be getting the best ones later. Even if we don't get the best ones, we'll make them the best ones eventually.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Khushbu, what is it that you actually did? Was there a particular ritual you did or a particular superstition you follow that कि हाँ यार अभी मैं ये करूँ तो ये player हमें मिल जाए मुंबई इंडियंस में, ऐसा कुछ था आपके लिए?
See, I have this one superstition always with Mumbai Indians. I only sit at one place while I'm watching anything related to Mumbai Indians in my living room. and I don't sit anywhere else. And I think कि उससे काम हो जाता है. पर ठीक है, कल भी it was fine. I don't think it was that bad because ultimately we got Ishan Kishan. That's like that was what we were rooting for कल से बहुत ज़्यादा. So we got Ishan Kishan, and then later we I think we got Basil Thampi for the steal. I think nobody else did it. That was quite a steal for us. And I think I'm quite happy with what happened yesterday and looking forward to today.
Yeah.
That's exactly
You know,
opposite of me. Usually when Emma is bidding, I'm always restless. I'm worrying around. And then my neighbors will be thinking I'm some mental case because I'm staring and shouting, abusing. It's a whole nother ballgame.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think
You know, I think that-
this session of the IPL is being a little too kind to the Rahuls. Naam to suna hoga, because all the Rahuls, if you can see on the right of your screen, have gone for some big money, guys. Kaustuv, Rahul Naam, I think chalega is IPL mein, don't you think?
Yeah, after this, many people are gonna name their children's Rahul, I guess. Because this is some kind of a lucky charm. Rahul Tewatia, I mean, he scored a really great knock for Rajasthan, but after that, I don't think that he has been really great. So 9 crore for him is a great deal. He will be really happy, and Rahul Tripathi deserves some recognition. We all remember him doing really great for Rising Pune Super Giants, and finally he's getting some credit. So I'm really happy for him as well.
कौस्तुभ मला वाटतं
You
ना,
know-
तू तर खूप खुश असशील राईट आज
मी खूप खुश
म्हणजे
आहे.
एकाच जागी बसणार आहेस तू आणि हलणार नाहीयेस की ओके आता अजून 16 लोक येणार आहेत तर मी अजिबात हलणार नाही राईट कौस्तुभ
नाही बिलकुल हलणार नाही पण मी अजून जास्त खुश आहे कारण का एमआय कडे सगळ्यात जास्त पर्स सेकंड सगळ्यात जास्त पर्स आहे आणि आपले स्काउट्स खूप एक्सपर्ट होऊ शकतो आपण मुरलेले आहेत या फील्डमध्ये आणि आपण जे स्टार्स दिले आहेत इंडियन क्रिकेटला अक्षर पटेल युजवेंद्र चहाल कुलदीप यादव बुमराह कुणाल पंड्या हार्दिक पंड्या अनहर्ट प्लेयर्स आणि आपण त्यांना स्टार बनवलं आणि ही ताकद आहे एमआय स्काउट्सची सो रिअली एक्साइटेड टू सी आपण काय प्लेयर्स घेतोय.
You know, Kaustubh, every season, this is the second season I'm with MI.
Yeah.
I think I get a little bit better at Marathi with the tuitions that you guys give me. So thank you so much. I think I'm getting better and better with my Marathi every season. But look, all of you guys are here to give us your opinions, and we've been reading out a few since yesterday. Kaustubh, we read yours yesterday, and you're back with us today.
Yeah.
So guys, please use the hashtag #SliceMyOpinion. And डालो अपने opinions Instagram पे डालो, Twitter पे डालो, and you have a chance to be on this show. And on that note, let's have a look at what Kaustubh said. Kaustubh, go on and read it for us, buddy.
KS Ahmed from Afghanistan. I think even yesterday I said the same thing. KS Ahmed, he's 21 years old, a great leg spinner, and probably we can say a shadow of Rashid Khan. He was overshadowed by Rashid because he does exactly the same job. But KS Ahmed, if we can pick him, he's a great buy. Bowls all around the world in all T20 leagues and can bat at number 8 and number 7. So he can fill in the place of Jayant Yadav or Kunal Pandya.
Great, awesome. Khushbu, actually, I've got 2 comments over here. I want you to tell me which one would you go for. There's Pulkit who's mentioning go for Alzari Joseph. That's a fan from Assam who's a fan of MI. And there's Rishikesh Bahale who's saying MI will buy Navdeep Saini and Odin Smith. तीनों को ले ले गया.
I think Odin Smith would go very high this time because of the way he's bowled just recently also. So I think he would go very high. But I think Alzari Joseph also we have had once in MI team. But I still believe that we could still go for Marco Jensen because we have been with him the last time. There has been a good record with him also, and we have kind of like there has been some sort of training with him also. So I would still believe that we should go for Marco Jensen.
Perfect.
I think even on Twitter, lots of people are trending by Alzari Joseph. So there is a lot of fan festival going on for Alzari Joseph. The recent series has really helped him a lot.
Yeah.
You know, Kaustubh, we look at a young talent called Raj Baba. You know, you think he fits into our squad. Why do you think we should actually buy him?
Yeah, if we look at our team combination right now, we have a place vacant at number 5 or number 3, depending on where Bravis will be playing. So if we can acquire the services of Raj Baba, he can play at number 5 and he can bowl really decently as well. So the gap that Hardik Pandya has left in the squad, that can be filled. He is young. He can be playing for Mumbai Indians for upcoming 10 or 5 years if we really groom him well. So he will be a great buy.
True. True. I'll tell you what, Kostu, while you were speaking quite eloquently, might I add, I saw Khushbu's eyes are only looking at the bottom of the screen. Cricket_love07 is nobody but Khushbu, so I'm going to read out her comment, and then it is you. Right. Raj Baba, Marco Jansen, Coulter-Nile, and Jayant Yadav with an exclamation mark. So I'm guessing you want these guys really bad, don't you?
No, actually, I think Jayant Yadav, we could have him back, and there was also one person that we could have later in our squad would be Anukul Roy. He's brilliant in the field also. We have had him already, and he's brilliant in the field. And yes, Raj Baba, I completely agreed with what Kostovic also said, because he has done brilliantly in this recently conducted Under-19 World Cup too.
Yeah.
And he can bat, he can bowl, so he could be, and we could have him as his replacement of Hardik Pandya.
Awesome. Also, Kostov, I want you to react to this because Rishabh Kumar said on YouTube ने तो पूरा playing 11 ही बता दिया है. Rohit Sharma, Ishan at number 2, Sky at number 3, Devol Brevis, Livingstone, Pollard, Shivam Dube, Nathan Coulter-Nile, Raj Bawa, Amit Mishra, and Jasprit Bumrah. I love this playing 11.
Yeah, even I love this playing 11. I think I would like to slightly tweak Amit Mishra because he's 39 years old. No disrespect to him, but we would like someone to have for a longer run. So slight change there, but except for that, a great 11. He should be somewhere talenting scout or something.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Guys, on that note, I'm going to thank you so much for joining us, Kostov and Khushbu. We will chat with you hopefully later on through the day, and hopefully by the time you guys come back, we've got some new exciting players in our squad.
Yeah, definitely.
See you guys. Thank you so much. And back to 4 we are. So guys, I think I'm going to jump off the Mumbai Indians bandwagon for a little while, and I literally just got a message right now from my dad saying I'm really upset because look, my dad watches the IPL just for the sixes, and he's really disappointed that Chris Gayle is not going to be part of this edition of the Tata IPL. So unfortunately, but this is why you come to the Mumbai Indians and see baby AB hit 3 times more the sixes. You think he has it in him to actually become anything close to AB, the God de Villiers, Kunal?
I think it's a long shot. He totally has the caliber to do that. But then, you know, many players we've seen, to be the next Kapil Dev, to be the next Sachin Tendulkar, but very few have been able to. And to a point where Virat Kohli himself has stopped at 70 centuries, right? So that, like, a stature of Virat Kohli, he himself is finding it difficult to reach Sachin Tendulkar. So that itself, it's a long shot, but I think he has the caliber. AB himself believes in him. So, Binasha, what's your take on this?
I totally agree with you, Kunal. He definitely has in him to, get into the role, and in the future, see, he's still young. There has to be someone to groom him into that position. And when you are that young, you can easily get carried away at this stage in your career. So he needs to keep his head on his shoulders, continue to do what he's actually doing, stick to his basics, and prove that, his name, what he's been kept as Baby AB, he deserves that. Samiksha, you yesterday when you said, he's known as Baby AB, you were so fascinated by that name. If you can, what are your thoughts on that?
Baby AB on the other side, but I believe that he can create his own, little space. We can, like, I believe that, okay, Baby AB को represent तो कर सकते हैं, but एक खुद का नाम बनाओ. Next Kapil Dev, next Tendulkar क्यों?
Exactly.
खुद ही कुछ बने, right? Exactly, Kunal.
Guys, this is where I need your help, Paltan. Give us a good nickname for Baby AB. I mean, he's Baby AB now, but Devol Brevis is going to become something much bigger. Use the hashtag #SliceMyOpinion and let us know in the comments what would you nickname him. And we've got people here ready to read out the comments. So we can't wait to see what you guys have to say. But guys, in 2013, I believe it was this very day that we acquired the services of someone you might know as Boom Boom Bumrah. And the man has never looked back since. Even tweeted yesterday. He was quite happy about what's happening, how the team is shaping up. And we love him, don't you, Kunal?
Yeah, we absolutely love him. I think Bumrah is a fine talent. And the way he has delivered over the years, I still remember very first time, even Amitabh Bachchan sir had also commented about and tweeted about it. And it was really a great sight, a different bowling action. I'm maybe dekh raha hu, bhai, kya kar raha hai ye? Theek hai na? And then suddenly he took AB, he took Kohli, he took everyone. So a great moment, right, Binasha?
Yes, absolutely. And Jasprit Bumrah even tweeted yesterday, showing his emotions in the form of emojis on Twitter. So, yes, I think in his mind, he's still searching for a thunder for his boom, I think. So
Yeah.
completely, in relation to the fast bowlers going for those amounts, he
Yeah,
tweeted in
exactly.
relation to that. So,
Yeah.
that is what they are going through. They cannot really show their emotions, so they show it in the form of emojis to us.
Right.
Samisha?
Basically, I think that obviously we are going to miss Trent Bolt.
Yeah.
Everybody is going to, the whole MI Pulton is going to
Yeah.
miss Trent Bolt. बट बुमराह के लिए ना अगर हम वो वाला कॉम्बो रखें ना ओवरसीज और इंडियन वो वाला कॉम्बो रखें तो दैट वुड बी मच बेनिफिशियल फॉर दैट आई थिंक
Yeah.
जिमी नीशम कैन बी
Yeah.
can take a stand since he's
Yeah.
an all rounder he can bat at any
Yeah.
place then I think Shivam Dube, what do you think about Shivam Dube, Chinmay? Can he replace?
I'm gonna say, guys, if you agree with what Samiksha says, give me in the comments. I want to see Jimmy Jimmy Aja Aja. If you guys give me a Jimmy Jimmy Aja Aja, means we know that you want Jimmy Neesham in. But I think what Binaisha, you mentioned Boom Boom's tweet yesterday. It's very intelligent for him. I'll tell you why. Because he's a fast bowler. Fast bowlers have to conserve their energy for the game. So he like, यार मैं type करने में energy नहीं waste करने वाला हूँ. मैं emojis में वही काम खत्म कर देता हूँ.
Yeah,
True,
exactly.
Chino, when you said that is true.
Absolutely. Even Jasprit Bumrah, 12 crores retained by Mumbai Indians. Bowling stats देखे तो यार, he's a titan right there. 106 matches, 130 wickets, 13.03 ka bowling average, economy of just 7.41. And can you just think about it? He's the one जो actually start में power play में bowling करता है, which ideally is the time when batsman can get going, boundary के यहाँ पे बहुत कम fielders है, and उसके बावजूद इतना कम economy, and at the death when again the batsmen are constantly hitting and going for those boundaries. So in spite of all this, it's really great to see these kind of numbers even after bowling at such crucial stages of the match, right, Binaisha?
Yes, definitely. Bowling at crucial stages of the match, especially even the death overs, is going to be a big impact for Mumbai Indians. But I want to say this time around, how is Rohit Sharma going to use him with the new ball? Is he going to give him 2 overs up front? Or is he going to give him 1 over, pick a wicket, and then keep him back those 3 overs for the death? So we'll have to see that kind of combination in this IPL and see what Rohit Sharma is thinking.
Guys,
Right,
I'm
Chino?
going to stop everyone right there. The countdown is officially over, which means a certain conference hall in Bangalore is going to heat up yet again for the second day in a row. The auctions are officially on, ladies and gentlemen. So please spam the comments, go ballistic, and let us know everything you want to know. All the questions you have, all the players you would like to see don the blue and gold. Samiksha, countdown is started. Number 1 player on your hit list quickly before we go live with that.
Jimmy Neesham.
Jimmy. Aja. Kunal, how about you, brother?
Aja.
Neesham, okay, she took Neesham. I'll go for Liam Livingston.
Chino, I'm looking at
Binaisha.
Marnus Labuschagne. Yes, I'm looking at
Okay.
Marnus
Labuschagne.
Labuschagne over here. We have to think about him into the Mumbai Indian setup. He will be very, very crucial. If possibly we can pick him up, he proves to be a good batsman as well. He proves to be a good bowler as well. Bowls that leg spin also. So he could be a good option.
I think he goes
Samiksha.
unsold.
I am just
Okay.
going to the comments here. IG_Binga says कि बुमराह और मार्को जेनसन की जोड़ी बहुत अच्छी जमेगी. What are your takes
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that, Chinmay?
Binga, I hope that's not actually Brett Lee because that's his nickname, but I'm guessing it's not the actual Binga. But look, I've been Kunal will attest that I've been a Marco Jansen fan since the day we got him. I keep saying I'm a massive fan of the tall, fast bowlers who hit the deck, extract bounce, and then have that dead stare. And especially when you're bowling from 7 feet and couple of inches, you look down at any batsman in the world and you feel like you're on top of the world. And that's what Pollard feels like when he walks out to bat at the Wankhede, right, Kunal?
Everything looks so low in height. No, but I think Samiksha, you mentioned about having someone like Shivam Dube bowl alongside Bumrah. I don't really see him alongside. He's a good addition in the bowling setup, but then I would prefer someone as a strike bowler, a proper bowler जो जैसा bowl जैसा ले. He can lead the charge at the start, and Bumrah can take, like Binaisha said, end के bowling का Bumrah संभाल लेगा. So maybe someone like Chetan Sakaria, someone like who's a proper bowler, not an all-rounder bowler.
Yeah, fair enough. And I think we can ask these questions to a couple of fans who are waiting for us.
Sure.
All right, welcome back, guys. Oh, I love how you keep changing something about your look, man. I love it, Kaustubh. Straight up, OG. Right, Kaustubh, the auctions are officially on, buddy. The first player on your hit list for the Mumbai Indians squad would be dash.
I would agree with Binaisha here. I would also like Marnus Labuschagne because we got Dewald Brevis and he can be a backup or a replacement for him. He can bat at number 3 and he can bowl a little bit of leg spin. Even Liam Livingston, I agree with Kunal, he can fill in the same position.
Yeah.
So any one of them will do.
Okay.
Interesting, Khushbu. What's your take on that?
I agree with Samiksha. Yesterday also I was talking about Jimmy Nisham. So I still think we could go for Jimmy Nisham. Like at least for now.
Yeah. Actually, we are kind of forgetting one player, that's Nathan Coulter-Nile. Because he can actually be a strike bowler as well. He has done that before for MI and he can chip in good number of runs as well. Binaisha, what do you think about it?
Yes, Jimmy Neesham could be a good option here also, and he could fill in that spot which is vacant in the middle order. And I think Samiksha and Khushbu are bang on when they say that. I think we should have a little group called as the JN group for girls, and we can discuss all about him later on after the show also. Samiksha, you can make that group.
Oh yeah, I'm going to say that.
हाँ वही
Jimmy Neesham and team. I'm going to hashtag Chinmay Jimmy Alare.
Jimmy Alare?
Jimmy Alare.
Done. I'm guessing it's an all-girls group,
we can do that.
Just involve us when you can. Like Kaustubh said, instantly paraya kar diya hum log ko, but that's I guess it's a thing for Jimmy. But look, let's have a look at the purse because the auctions have started. Lucknow, I think, have done most of the buying. I think.
Guys, Aiden Markram is up for bid. He's someone who's really crucial. He can, perfectly fit where he'll be a perfect fit in the slot that we're looking forward to. Base price of 1 crore right now. Kaustubh, predict the price. He's going to go very high according to me.
No. I think lots of people have drained their purses. So 4 and 5 crores.
Yeah.
He is a great player, but purses are not there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
4 to 5 crores.
Yeah, I think, but I mean, I'm just looking at the purses right now, and the teams that can actually spend 4 to 5 crores would probably be CSK. The Titans, if they're really desperate for a player, might go for the 3.5-4 crores.
Yeah.
Of course, MI, we have the biggest purse after the Kings right now. Punjab Kings, they retain 2 players, hence they have the biggest purse. And then, of course, SRH can also go for them. But look, the Kings, as usual, have joined for Aiden Markram. Man, Binaisha, would you see him fit in perfectly into the MI squad?
I do not think so. At this moment, Mumbai would go for a player like Aiden Markram. I don't think they have him in his radar. And at this moment, I think it's possibly SRH who will try to go more for him because they need that complete man to get to their team. So I think it's going to be SRH, and I really don't think Mumbai Indians will even try bid for him here.
Yeah. I love it how you've called him the complete man. He's Raymond. Aiden Markram is now Raymond.
Yeah, there are tons of players. So for me, I haven't researched about Markram that utna zyada.
Okay.
I'm going to pass this to Kaustubh. Kaustubh, तुला काय वाटतंय?
I think he bowls a decent off spin. आपण त्याला मोईन अलीशी कंपेअर करू शकतो. But do we really need Aiden Markram is a different question. So we'll have to see how Mumbai Indians are thinking. With scouts, I think they have a different plan.
Yeah, but he's got a healthy average, right? 146 runs in 6 games with a strike rate of 122.68, which is not the best. But I mean, when you've got the likes of Surya Kumar Yadav, Ishan Kishan, we need someone who could probably anchor the innings. I think Markram would fill that and then bowl maybe 1 or 2 overs that you saw Pollard bowling last season. Now again, Pollard does get you the breakthroughs, but I'm still not convinced, Pollard bowling to the best batsman in the world, which I think Markram might be a little more equipped for. Khushbu, are you a big fan? Because SRH are leading with a 1.7 crore bid for Markram right now.
No, I don't think like for SRH maybe, but I don't think he would fit in like the list of the player that we are looking for in MI.
Okay.
Because we only like as for the batsmen we have Rohit, Ishant, Surya, and Pollard heading into that. So maybe not Markram for us right now.
Okay.
Maybe the fact that South African players are not going to be available at the start of the tournament might affect onto his price as well. That might be a big factor.
Agree on that. Pulkit was mentioning on YouTube, MI needs new haters because the old ones became fans. They didn't really have a choice, right? Especially after the kind of performance you've showed over the years. So make some interesting comments over there.
Not that much. People are just sending blue hearts,
Spamming.
wishing
I
all the
know.
best. Just wishing all the best for the MI management that जो भी कर रहे हो अच्छा कर रहे हो बस अच्छे players लेके आ जाओ.
Kaustubh, शायद आप बताओ. Kaustubh, I think you just give a shout out to the fans. Tell them to start spamming the comments, start giving comments. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Yeah.
No,
मराठी में बोल दो आप.
that really happens really less. But जेवढे पण दर्शक बघतायत, जेवढे पण फॅन्स आहेत MI चे, प्लीज तुम्ही ब्लू हार्ट स्पॅम करा. आपली टीम आपल्यासाठी एवढं करते तर आपलं पण कर्तव्य बनतं की ऍज अ फॅन आपण पण त्यांना सपोर्ट केला पाहिजे. सो F in fan stands for faith. So let's just show us faith in MI fans, MI scouts, and let's cheer all the best.
क्या बात
Totally
है,
agree
क्या
with
बात है, buddy. Come on, let's give back, guys.
Kunal, Samiksha, I think after this appeal, on behalf of the Mumbai Indians, I won't be surprised if they look out for him as, a mascot for appealing, for, doing things for the Mumbai Indians, like, give us blue hearts, give us this, give us that. Kaustubh, I think you're going to be that face for the Mumbai Indians now.
Thank you. And I'm chubby like a teddy bear as well. So
कौस्तुभ का खूप लोक ऐकतात इंस्टाग्रामवर कौस्तुभ खूप लोक ऐकतात ब्लू हार्ट्स थांबत नाहीयेत अजिबात येऊ द्या
Same on YouTube. They just not stopping.
Come on, Kaustubh.
And same thing on Twitter as well.
Wow.
Kaustubh, look, you started a
Thank you so much,
revolution,
guys.
buddy.
MI
Okay, guys.
is in the bidding war.
I told you. I think Aiden Markram would be fantastic. I love.
Yeah.
Look, again, we keep forgetting that Wankhede has a bit of a sticky wicket, a tennis ball bounce, which Aiden Markram, 2 overs and a good knock of 25-30, if he can consistently do in games, I think would be fantastic. Because then you have the lower batting order with the likes of Pollard and a couple of other players. If we buy, you're looking at scores of, because look, the Wankhede pitch is known to have some big scores, 180 plus. I think he would be a good inclusion. But at what price?
Yeah.
I don't see him. I don't see Mumbai Indians bidding anything more than probably 3.54 crores at best for him. Kaustubh, do you think he might go for higher?
Anything below 3 crore is a steal for Aiden Markram. He's a really great player. So if we can get him below 3 crore, that's a steal. We have won the auction.
Unfortunately,
right
Mumbai is out. Mumbai Indians are out of the race, unfortunately.
We tried at least.
So I think, fair enough. And he would have been a good buy. I'm really excited to see who he actually goes to. I think Sunrisers Hyderabad right now are in the lead. Khushbu, quickly tell me, who do Hyderabad get him? Or do
Yeah,
the
I
Kings
think
come back in?
Hyderabad would love to. I think they would try to get him, and they've been bidding quite hard since yesterday for some players. Like if they've started bidding, they'll just not leave. So I think SRH would try to get him.
True, Khushbu, SRH would not only try to get him, but they need him at the moment.
Yeah,
They need him in the team at the moment.
Yeah,
Right,
I think
absolutely.
Divine
SRH,
MI
still-
nicely mentioned on YouTube that Markram will be a good option for middle order. So Chinu, Divine is actually agreeing with you, and so am I.
But
but
unfortunately,
he's sold to
just
SRH.
on that note, he has gone to the Sunrisers Hyderabad.
SRH.
Man,
Yeah.
all right, have a highly average season. I hope. I mean, for South Africa, you might play well. Not against
By the
Mumbai
way,
Indians, please.
Chinu, you're asked for people to send pet names for Baby de Villiers. There's a name suggested by Pulkit. How is Machine Gun for Baby AB? Yeah.
All right, sure.
good, that's good.
Can we
Love it.
Can we shortlist the machine gun wala thing?
I'm going to start. I'm going to
Yeah,
start
we can
writing
show
these
the
names down. I'm starting right now, guys. We've got Machine Gun.
You
Yeah.
pen it down. Kunal, actually
Yeah.
here on Instagram भी लोग कर रहे comment, but मैं उसमें से भी shortlist करूँगी. ये अच्छा है.
Awesome.
नहीं, ये अच्छा
Perfect.
है.
Okay, I have
Yes,
one
now.
comment. I have one comment on Twitter which says,
Yes.
छोटा पैकेट बड़ा धमाका.
Dhamaka.
Yeah. Oh.
But that we
Hey,
use for
we
Ishan,
had that
right?
for Ishan Kishan.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
Ishan.
That is for Ishan.
Yeah.
Kunal इंसिडेंट है मेरे ईशान के बारे में कुछ मत बोलो हाँ वो बैठने वो खाली उसका है but having said that guys Ajinkya Rahane
Ajju.
who captained India to a fantastic series win in Australia is up for grabs. Unfortunately for Jinx, he's not had the best season in terms of scoring runs. What he's and he's gone literally almost instantly at the base price of 1 crore. Binaisha, do you think it's a steal or do you think this is actually a replacement buy for a couple of the players who might start in the 11?
I think it's a steal right now for KKR, but at the same time, I do not rule out the factor that Ajju could be a part of the KKR unit. He's not the biggest hitter of the ball, but he's a very smart player of cricket. He's a very, very shrewd, very intelligent cricketer. He's always one step ahead of his opponents. You know, he's tactically very sound. He exactly knows what to do at what moment. So I'm waiting just for that one big innings, and that is going to be the game changer for him. He'll get his confidence back, and he's a terrific player. So I think it's a good buy for KKR at this moment. At a steal price, yes.
Totally agree with you, Binaisha. In fact, with Test cricketers, I think they're good in all formats, and mainly there has to be clarity when it comes to Ajinkya Rahane. If someone tells him, look, next 3 overs, smack, then he'll do that. Or else he'll actually go through his own temperament, and that might be a little bit slowing down. But then if there's someone giving orders, do this, do that, he can do really great. Anyway, David Mullen is up for bid at a base price of 1.5 crore. Good.
You know, for majority of last year, he was the best T20 batsman in the world. I'd really want to see how much he goes for because look, he had a basic average series against India, but again now we see Mandeep Singh is up for grabs. I honestly don't see Mumbai Indians going for him aggressively.
Meanwhile,
you see.
Meanwhile, I've got an interesting comment.
Base price, I think. Like,
base price is worth. There's a comment.
Base price he can finish really well. Sorry.
Yeah, because Divine MI is mentioning left arm fast bowlers will be a good partner for Bumrah like Khalil Ahmed. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, Khalil Ahmed is a great part, but I would say we need a death bowler as well. Khalil Ahmed is a great bowler up front, but in death overs, I am slightly concerned about his Yorkers.
Yeah, he's quite expensive, man, towards the end, and he's not known to get you the big wickets. Yeah, he is. He's not a bad bowler for sure. But look, we've already got, I think, Basil Thampi. I think Khalil and him have similar styles. So I think we need an out-and-out strike bowler like a Coulter-Nile.
Then there's another name suggested by Palton over here. Where's the comment? Yeah. Ralabandi Akshar is mentioning Mitchell Stark with Bumrah.
Stark, but he's not available. But that'll be next to next season, right?
No, I'm just saying, if we can get Jofra Archer with Bumrah, that would be fantastic.
Guys,
I love
just
how
have a
you
look at this. Base price बढ़ चुकी है, double हो चुकी है मनदीप सिंह के लिए. DC and Lucknow wants him badly. Do you think Mumbai Indians जाएगी उसमें खुशबू?
No,
I think
still don't.
we owe some money to Delhi. We should up the bid and then left it. Because Delhi has done it for us so many times. I think it's a revenge time. We have to up the bid.
Yeah. You know, I think somewhere the MI think tank is off the fear that he sold to the Capitals at 1.1 crore. But I think what MI thinks, again, it's conjectures. अगर हम ऐसा बढ़ाने के लिए bid कर दिए और वो match नहीं किए तो हमारे पास अटक ना जाए कोई player, because I think they have a very specific list of players they want, which is why I think they've not done that with any other team trying to raise the bid. But a lot of teams have been doing that with the MI bidding pattern. So,
Basically,
I think
we want the fair play award not just on the field in the tournament or at the auction table as well. We are playing it fair. हमें जो चाहिए वही bid करेंगे और नहीं extra करना है. And I'm really proud of that fact.
Labuschagne is up for grabs, guys. We were discussing him just about 10 minutes ago. Look, I still think the biggest buy of the auction so far in terms of a steal is QDK. I think he would have, in my opinion, was way more valuable than 6.75 crores. So I think good luck to him though. But again, massive steal. Again, Manus, I believe that he goes unsold because again he's a fantastic Test cricketer. In the IPL, 1 crore, maybe not. Kunal? Do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm not really sure of. I mean, Labuschagne at 1 crore. Khushbu, what's your thought on this?
Yeah, exactly. I think 1 crore people. Generally, if we had Steve Smith unsold yesterday, I don't think Lebushan would be going for 1 crore.
Yeah,
Like,
he's,
and
yeah.
Steve
he's
Smith has
unsold.
played. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think I would like to add one thing, Chinmaya, over here that that David Warner also went off. Was quite a bargain yesterday. Apart from Quinton de Kock, he
6.25.
was quite a
Yeah.
bargain. Like for Delhi Capitals. He
Yeah.
also went off quite cheaply. I was expecting
True.
a little more higher bid for him.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was just reading. In fact, I was just reading the comments
Morgan
here, and someone is
unsold.
really
Wow.
that is
Wow.
surprising. Very,
Wow.
very
The
surprising.
heck?
World Cup winning captain, huh?
Yeah. Saurabh Tiwari is
I
also
was
there.
reading a comment, Kunal. I was reading a comment which says, you know, Evan Lewis, that opener Mumbai Indians Spartan, bring that guy in blue and gold, and he is going to be the man who's going to turn it around for you. This comes from Nayan Munga Pachal. What do you have to say on this, Khushbu?
I think even Lewis could be a good addition. I don't mind him joining the MI squad. He's actually good, and I think he would be fantastic to have as an opener.
Saurabh
By the
Tiwari
way,
unsold,
yeah.
unfortunately. I think Kaustubh has got the same hairstyle from back in the day, but unfortunately, I would have loved to see Saurabh Tiwari at least with some franchise this season. Finch is up, Aaron Finch up for grabs. I think he'll be a great. He cannot go unsold, right? Kunal, he can't go unsold, dude. He's Aaron Finch,
I
man.
hope this.
We always say that, but then अगले साल वो किसी नई टीम में खेलता रहता है. I've seen him in so many jerseys. I don't even remember किसी एक टीम में उसका kit.
This was the last jersey.
Photoshop edit. Yeah.
Kunal, now do you
Imagine
think
he goes
वो,
into the new franchises.
jersey में आएंगे?
No, I
And guys,
really
guys,
hope not.
let's see his statistics. 87 matches, 2005 runs, 204
Yeah.
fours, and he goes unsold, which is
Unsold,
pretty surprising. 75
Yes,
sixes at a strike rate of 127.70.
Yeah.
Chino, surprised on that?
Extremely and slightly disappointed, but I think teams are being a little conservative. The purses have become very less. Again, another player who I believe unfortunately will go unsold, who's up for grabs right now, is Chiteshwar Pujara. I think if an explosive batsman like Aaron Finch has gone unsold, I don't see a place in any team for Puji, but we'll know soon enough. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank Kaustubh and Khushbu for joining us yet again. We'll try getting you back very soon, guys. Thank you so much for all of your thoughts and comments. We'll see you soon.
Pleasure being here. Thank you.
Bye, Kaustubh.
All right, Puji is up for grabs. Do you guys see him going to any team? Samiksha, do you see him going to any franchise at all?
Not exactly. Honestly,
If
बुरा
at
लग रहा है
all-
बोलने के लिए
Yeah.
can try.
If at all KKR wanted Rahane in the first playing 11, then maybe as a backup for him, Pujara could be the one. But that's only the place.
You know,
where I see. I mean,
Kunal, I remember last time when Chennai Super Kings had bought him for his base price, the moment he was bought for his base price, everyone stood up and clapped for him. They were so happy.
Yeah.
So, you know, it could be a surprise if he's picked up, because he's not the T20 player kind of a person. He's that, you know, ball, as he's nicknamed in the test team. So I don't think so he would be picked.
yeah. Oh God.
Next
guys,
up we
next
have
pair up.
Liam Livingstone.
Yeah, we need him. I think he would be a great pick.
We were waiting for him, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Vinayaka was waiting for him, right?
He could be
Base
an
price.
option. He could be an option over here. He could be that option.
KKR is in the hunt, by the way. KKR and CSK are neck and neck right now for to get his services. It's
Yes.
constantly going up. 1.6 crores, 1.7 crores.
Yes.
Man, do you see us coming in a little later though? Because I'm looking at the purses.
Probably.
We can go for him, but again, for a price, which I'm going to say pretty much every player now. Binaisha, do you see us joining this race at all?
I don't think so at this stage. See, what will CSK as well as the other teams do, KKR in particular, they will bid for him. And then when the bid starts going higher and higher, the team who was actually not looking to pick him up will back down. So the team who's actually gone for the higher bid will be slightly more disappointed that हमने bid क्यों किया इसके लिए जब हम इसे option के लिए ही देख रहे थे. So that is the kind of strategy what possibly everyone at the auction table is thinking.
Binaisha, you don't need to be here. You should be on the table with Mr. Ambani and Akash Ambani, putting the thing up, whispering in their ear. I think you should be part of the Mumbai Indians think tank for sure.
Totally agreed, and also many people on the comment section are actually agreeing कि यार we want Livingstone. There's Krish Raj mentioning, there's Round to World mentioning, there's DF Gamer mentioning कि no bid for Livingstone. Why? Go for him, go for him. I see a lot of people wanting Livingstone, and he will be a great pick in the MI squad.
I think KKR is actually discussing. I guess CSK is actually discussing, right? Oh my God! Out
TPKS
of
has joined in.
Punjab is in the point for 5 CR. अब ये तीनों लड़ाई करेंगे.
I think it goes up to. I think 7. 7 is where I see him going in for. But guys, the phase that's going on right now is going to throw up a lot of really interesting players. We're going to wait for obviously Livingston to get sold first. But Samiksha, do you see him going for anything more than 6.5?
I think 7 से ऊपर तो कोई नहीं जाने वाला है. Because we don't have and rest of the teams don't have enough of investment या जितने भी पैसे बचे हैं अपने पास वो नहीं है हमारे पास. तो मुझे नहीं लगता 7 करोड़ से ऊपर प्लेयर्स कोई जाएंगे. People are obviously waiting for papers right now, so maybe he'll save a bit for them. What do you think, Minaisha? 7 crore से ऊपर
Samisha, I do not think at this moment, the way people are bidding is just going on, moving forward. KKR joins the bid for 5.75 crores. I somewhere feel just maybe it is going to be KKR who might want to get him. They look the more desperate team right now to have him on their side. Maybe they feel that he could be a good balance to their team setup, especially in the playing 11. I'm considering playing 11 over here with the way KKR is trying really hard to go for him. So I feel slightly it's going to be KKR, and yes, I really feel at this moment it might just about steep up post 7 crore.
It's gone up to 6.25 already.
Vidhi Bhandare is nicely asking very politely, "Are bid karo?" क्योंकि they want Livingstone in the side.
Guys, I don't understand what's happening here though. I mean, clearly KKR has some sort of plan, because if you have 11 odd crores left and you're bidding more than half of that, and they've only got 10 players.
This explains how badly...
Yes,
right?
Just look at the strategy here. KKR has that amount left. They want now KKR. What will KKR do? The moment the other two start steeping up, they will pull back. Just watch. They will pull back. They don't have the purse right now.
I'll tell you
they
what,
are just
though.
going into.
I'll tell you what, I think Punjab is playing the smarter game here. If they pull out right now, KKR are going to have a tough problem, because with 10 players, if they get him right now, it's 6.75 crores. If they seal the deal, Punjab say, okay, the other players who we can get for lesser. But look, I think Punjab are going to get back, because he is a good player. But I think this could be a ploy to actually to get KKR out of the race for everyone else after this, for the cost of one player.
Yes, it could be like double game being played over here in the mind. Let me specify here, in the mind. So just it might backfire on KKR. Yes, that also could be one of the options here. But the strategy playing, I think the game plan is hats off. They couldn't be better than this.
Gujarat has joined in the bid. Gujarat Titans 7 crore.
I think KKR are done. I don't see them coming.
Meanwhile, it's all confusing.
Amazing.
Meanwhile, there's a request on YouTube by Tanushri. Please say hi, everyone. Hi, Tanushri.
Hi,
from
Tanushri.
everyone of us.
Hi,
buddy. What's happening? यही काम है अपना यार. We love giving shout outs, guys. Don't feel shy. If you want us to wish you on your birthday, you want to wish you on your anniversary, if you want us to remind you to wish your spouse on their birthday, हमारा यही काम है. बोलो, आपके सेवा में हम यही हैं.
Everybody will be like, यार Valentine's Day wish कर दो, मेरी crush को ये बोल देना. तो ये करते बैठेंगे.
Right, Punjab and the Titans from Gujarat are neck and neck. It's gone up to 7.5. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't think it's going to go this high with the limited purses everyone had. But look, I'm guessing that these guys see something really good for Liam. Kunal, do you see it going higher than 8, bro?
I didn't really see going any higher than 5 or 6 as well. Not that he doesn't hold that value, he has it, but then no one holds that much purse right now. So it's really surprising. And see, as an MI fan, I'm happy कि ठीक है वो नहीं आ रहा है. That's sad, but I'm happy कि किसी का तो purse जा रहा है आज. Like someone is having a big hole in their purse after this player gets sold.
You know, I am reading a comment. I'm reading a comment from Sachin on Twitter, and he's surprised. He's saying, "मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. ये क्या हो रहा है?" And he puts all these crying smileys. I'm so confused. He says.
The Titans have 18 crores with 10 players. Guys, there's some really strange stuff going on in the auctions here. And they're bidding 8.5 for Liam. I'm guessing a lot of teams really want him. And this is the pressure that happens on the young players because you buy someone for this much money. And we saw that unfortunately with a couple of players last season who went for a lot of money but couldn't perform. It's got up to 9 crores with Titans leading the race now. Kunal, do you think he's worth 9 crores, mate?
See, honestly, now, even the price factor is a little bit of a question mark. 9 crores for someone who hasn't had that long run in IPL. See, end of the day, we've seen stars not perform that well in IPL. So we can't really assure कि international खेल रहा है अच्छा तो IPL में भी अच्छा करेगा. We've seen like someone like, there's multiple names over there who haven't really done that well in IPL because IPL is not just about the batting and bowling skills, it's about the mental pressure as well.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
Looks like 10 crores.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's 9.75 PBKS.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's gone up to 10. It's gone up to 10. Right, guys. I'm going to quickly bid farewell to Binayesh and Samiksha. We'll see you very soon. Guys, you guys can go stretch your legs. It's going to be a long day. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Kunal, there's
there's a tweet over here which kind of sums up the entire auctions. Crores and crores of rupees spent only to see Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings win every alternate years. That's a very...
I love it. Who's this legend who has put this up?
It's Vinesh Prabhu. VLP 1994 Vinesh Prabhu. Yeah.
Well
He's
done,
been on the
buddy.
MI show as well on multiple times.
Kya baat hai? Wow. So keep the comments coming in, guys. We've got a lovely team here waiting to read them and respond to them. And like I said, if you want to give a shout out or give you any reminder, because we know Valentine's Day is coming tomorrow. But Kunal, kal Valentine's Day, main to vela hu. If you want a Valentine's Day gift from Mumbai Indians, who would you want to be your Valentine? On the pitch, of course.
On the pitch, Ishan. Because why not?
Okay.
You really thought I was going to come up with a different name, Chinu. You really thought.
That's true.
Yeah, and you're going to go for Marco Jansen, right?
100%. Just look up at him and say, buddy, you do you, man. You just go and bowl, and I'm just happy to watch you play. But again, I'm looking at the updates and a couple of names that I'm really surprised that Shakib Al Hasan went unsold, man. I mean, he's been a superstar, one of the best all-rounders of this generation, let alone the last 4 or 5 years. I think he makes a comeback at the end of the day. Someone will buy him, right?
Sure. He's very valuable. He's a star. Like yesterday, we all were surprised that he didn't go. We all were surprised when Steve Smith were unsold. We were surprised when Shakib were unsold. That shows the kind of value that he holds. And I'm pretty sure Aj, like on a positive note for the teams, he'll go for a much lesser price as well. Because abhi 10.5 crores ka hole padne wale kisi ke purse mein. And SRH has joined in 10.75 crores. So I'm pretty sure today, whoever gets him will get him at a very low price. And it's going to be really exciting to have somebody like Shakib because he is a very, very dedicated player.
I completely agree, man. But I'm 17.5 crores, I think, is what the remaining purse of SRH. There you can see on the right of your screen. And 10.75 crores for one player. Man, this is a strange auction day. And I love how Emma is sitting back, relaxing. Punjab are back in it. This is absolutely crazy because this is now has become the biggest overseas bid for an overseas player. This auction, beating Nicholas Puran's bid, 11.25 crores. SRH really want Livingston, man, Kunal.
Absolutely. I'm not really sure why, or maybe they watched yesterday's show, they saw Varun not being happy about the squad, and maybe that's why they're like, no, we need a really good player, and that's why they're going for Livingston. But still, 11.5 crores is like a little too much.
Yeah, man. I think what, just moving away from this auction, because I'm sure it's going to keep going up now. Yeah, Kunal, I'm really happy that cricket is coming back to Mumbai, man. We're gonna, when is the last time you saw a game at the Wankhede, man?
It was probably 2019. So for me, every season, whenever, obviously before the MI Live show happened, I used to go for every MI versus CSK match.
Yeah.
And so 2019, I was over there. 2020, I was going to go, but then COVID hit, and then without, it went in UAE and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And it's been a while since we saw a game. खाली लग रहा था. जैसे अभी अपना screen थोड़ा खाली लग रहा है. तो भर देते यार. Let's bring out some fans. There we go. Hello guys. Oh, Rohit, I love the fact that you're catching some nice natural light on your face, brother. Just like the team you support. Oh, it's suddenly got the brightness down. No, but Rohit, do you see us? We have a lot of players to fill our squad today. Who do you think we start the bidding with? And is there someone you would like to see in the blue and gold particularly?
Yesterday, as I said, we really needed a batsman, and definitely we got the baby AB. But right now, I think we should go for an all-rounder because we really need him. Because we obviously miss Krunal and Hardik as well. So we need to fill those spots. We need someone whom we can rely on, we can support Polly too in later order. We usually obviously have
to interrupt you, but Liam Livingston has been sold to PBKS for 11.5 crores. A little too costly, isn't he? He's the highest foreign player. I mean, was he really worth that much? Rohit?
I mean, he's a reliable player. Obviously, the prices have been too much nowadays for the openers, especially.
Rohit, coming to you, Rohit, I want to ask you this, is that, he comes in as an all-rounder, but do you think his value has increased slightly more because he's a right-arm leg spin, that leg spinning option comes into the team who's picked him up? Do you think that has slightly more of an edge here for his price?
Obviously, I can see. Can you hear me? Sorry. Yeah, can you repeat?
Yes, we can. Yes.
I was asking you, he goes as an all-rounder option. Now his price has increased that much for a foreign player. Is that the reason, because he comes in as a right-arm leg spin, that his price has increased further because the team picking him up consider that slightly more to their advantage?
Yeah, obviously, here right now the thing is, people have, the teams especially have spent lots of money on certain players, and they usually have very, very big spots. And there are many teams who need to starting 11. Obviously, that I think is a factor playing here, going in for such an high prices. Even we can see for Livingstone, thing happened here. So I passes by. This factor will reduce because of
Rohit, I think there's some issue with your audio. I think it's coming in lags. Mohit, I'm going to quickly jump to you, buddy. First of all, who is the cricketer who's hitting that classy cover drive behind you, man? Is it a portrait of someone or just a random cricketer with good biceps?
Oh no, it's just a wallpaper, if you can see it.
Oh. Okay, if you had to put that player from your Delhi Capitals का squad, कौन होगा जो ऐसे तोड़ता है?
Put it Prithvi Shaw any day.
Prithvi Shaw, nice. Alright, fair enough.
That's interesting because I really thought he was going to go for Warner, because I think that was one player every DC fan was hyped up since yesterday. Mohit, what's your reaction to that? Big steal at that price, right?
Man.
Exactly, man. An overseas batter, David Warner. We have seen him over the years. It's almost homecoming for him. And after what all that has been through SRH and Warner over a couple of years, I think this is a great.
All right, Mohit. Mohit, firstly, let me tell you, I'm really jealous of that wallpaper. I really want something like that also. Something like a collage type, like which has
Yeah,
every
this is quite
possible
peculiar, but
filter
I like
fitting in
this.
my frame. I like this, but for the Mumbai Indians, I'm talking about Mumbai Indians in particular. Once the team is set up, maybe a collage to have for our next show. We could do something like that, which will be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
So, getting to our comments, Kunal, we have some very,
Yeah.
very interesting comments
Sure.
coming up before we move towards the next question for a fan. It is Subhash that says, MI should buy Yash Dhul, who's the under 19 captain. He could be the man for the future for the Mumbai Indians.
Yeah. So Mohit is denying already because नहीं वो हमारा लड़का है. Is that what I'm hearing from you, Mohit? But before that,
Exactly.
Jayant Yadav is.
And Jimmy went
Mohit,
untold,
Yes,
huh?
yes, please.
Yeah, surprising.
Oh yes, he's
Very
from
just
DC
talking.
Bal Bhavan.
Oh,
And the hype that we have in Delhi about Yazdul is commendable. And if we don't go after Yazdul, I don't think we are there at the auction today.
yeah. Mohit, Jayant Yadav is up for auction. मैं हमेशा
Like-
do you want कि MI उसे ले ले और again आपके against finals में उसे खिला के धवन को out कर दे?
Personally, I'm of Jayant Yadav. To be very honest, this is hurting us like every final. So I know this is what it is.
Yeah.
Kunal, I agree with you. I would want Jayant Yadav in the side for the Mumbai Indians because he's going to be the man who's going to be very effective against the left-handers over here. And earlier, Delhi being that lefty-some attack, it would be very, very crucial to get him over here for the Mumbai Indians. So I agree on that.
Yeah.
Janvi, I think you haven't spoken at all, so I'm going to come to you. I missed that beautiful smile from yesterday. How are you doing, first of all?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
You seem have you had proper breakfast?
Yeah.
Lovely. That's what we need. I want that energy back, that little charm you had going yesterday. Are you surprised that Jayant Yadav went for just 1.7 crores to the Titans? You would have expected a little more, or this is a fair assessment of his pricing?
No. It's a fair assessment. I expected till 1.3, 1.4, but 1.7 is okay.
Interesting.
And
there's a comment on YouTube. Actually, yeah, sorry, Shinu. There's an interesting comment on YouTube as Nehal Mahajan mentioning, I think MI will go for Rishi Dhawan as an Indian all-rounder replacement for Hardik Pandya. He's a good one. He's an ex-MI player. Rohit, would you want him in MI?
Yeah, but I think we have better options. Rishi Dhawan has not been that exact impact on MI. He has not been that player who we could reconsider in every playing 11. So I think MI would look for a player whom they can consider for an every match playing 11. Here we can see, especially in not in all rounder, but especially in bowling, I can see in the under 19 star Raj Bawa, I guess. He has taken the 5 wickets in the final. I think that he can be the player I was talking yesterday, whom Bumrah can pair up with as a fast bowling option because already we lost our Bolt there. So definitely Raj Bawa could be that player who can make that impact.
Absolutely, guys. Just to inform you, out of all the teams and all the bidding and buys that have happened right now, Mumbai Indians now officially have the biggest purse, which means I think this is what we were hoping happens yesterday because it was a slightly long day, just 4 great buys, but we've reached a position where we can dictate terms, probably go higher than everyone else, and that puts us in a high place of advantage. Rohit, who would you spend this massive purse of 27.85 crores on, or the majority of it on, if you could name 1 or 2 players?
Definitely, I think Alzhari Joseph would be the one whom we should bid because he has been a great impact. Even yesterday I said that one bowler which we should take, that is Alzhari Joseph. And second one is a good all-rounder. I can't name anyone right now because there are many. And there are it is like huge demand but less supply, so every team will be looking out for all-rounders because we already have spent a lot of money, a lot of purse on batsmen. So I think the look here right now would be all-rounders, and bowlers, even main bowlers have been picked up, but Mumbai Indians lacked that one main bowler. So Mumbai should go for a main bowler like Alzari Joseph or Raj Baba, as I said, and second would be any all-rounder.
Yeah, agree with that. You told about the auctions. We currently have the highest purse. That has been summed up by a comment on YouTube by Divyansh mentioning MIB like जल्दी से सारे टीम्स के पर्स खाली हो जाने दो, फिर सस्ते में प्लेयर्स मिल जाएंगे. Interesting comment and nicely put forward. Yeah, I think that's the strategy.
Bro, my younger brother used to do this with me a lot बचपन में. I think this is what Mumbai Indians is doing following my brother Cheetah. हम लोग जब साथ में कोक पीते थे या पेप्सी पीते थे, मैं जल्दी पी जाता था. Cheetah used to show it to me and lalchao me at the end. It used to be the same amount, but he'd be like, "See, I think that's what Mumbai Indians is doing right now. They've saved up, and now they're going to go big for everyone else again." Vijay Shankar sold to the Titans at 1.4 crores. We've seen he's not been a brilliant performer over the years. He's been given multiple chances. So, so good luck to you, I guess, Titans.
Yeah.
In fact, I was just reading some of the comments. The Mumbai Indians fans seem elated on what exactly is happening. They feel that just when the moment is going to be, and they are going to strike with picking up some raw gems, because Mumbai Indians have it in them to cut out those raw gems and create and form and modulate them into diamonds for the future. So there is somebody called Rohit456, which says that I am looking forward to who is going to be the next biggest buy for the Mumbai Indians setup. And I'm sure, I think not only him, everyone is waiting to see who's going to be the next buy for the Mumbai Indians setup.
I know Kunal wants it has to be Arjun Tendulkar, because I think Kunal's priority right now after he's got Ishan Kishan, next up is Arjun Tendulkar. Janvi, let's talk about your team. यार आपको कौन चाहिए अपने टीम में?
Abhi, like for now, I really want Suyash Prabhu Desai back in RCB. So I'm looking forward to इसी तरह like we get him at a cheap price, because we don't have anything left with us. So he should be one of the main buys.
Fair enough. Rohit, I want you to react to this comment. Mayur Sonawde is saying, chill पलटन, मुंबई आखिरी में अपना दाव मारेगी जैसे हर बार मारती है, so chill करो. ऐसे ही नहीं बनी 5 टाइम चैंपियंस.
क्या बात है.
Definitely, we are the clutch experts. End में starting में मैच हारते हैं, लेकिन end में जो clutch करते हैं, हम ट्रॉफी ले जाते हैं. So definitely, I think auction में भी वो चीज देखने को मिलेगी. We have Odin Smith, I guess, which we were waiting for so long time, even since yesterday. Yeah.
Rohit, tell me, you know how you have prime time advertisement slots, during big productions that come on TV. Yeah. I think the biggest stage is whichever team plays India just before the IPL. उस country के players अगर अच्छा play करे, their stock value almost instantly goes up, which is why I think the likes of say Nazari Joseph would increase, because he had a good series of India. Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Even Odin Smith, I guess. There should be more spending here, but I don't know. There is not much of right now. There is not much of excitement here, because as we have seen yesterday, the bids of players were like 4 crore, 5 crore, and right now, when a majority player who can make an impact on IPL, I guess this one should be, and pick even 1.7 crores. It's still with Lucknow. I think
Hyderabad's gone up to 1.8 now.
But what we can see Delhi Capitals. We can see Delhi Capitals coming in for Odin Smith, because we have filled in almost all spots that you need in a T20 squad, and the finisher is that role which we still lack in, and I think that we can go for Odin Smith because the hype that we have created around it, and he's coming in our dreams right now. So yes, and I think we are in Odin Smith.
Mohit, since you've said that you would definitely want Odin Smith to come into the Delhi Capitals squad, what is that one quality from this cricketer that you think will benefit your team?
I think that first of all, the hard hitting capability that the West Indians is we don't have to mention that. But the pitches in Mumbai, the IPL in Mumbai, and the pace that Orient Smith brings with short run up can be of great support to our bowling.
Yeah. Rohit,
You know
there's a
what? I was
comment.
looking forward for you to say that.
And I have done that.
Kunal, carry on.
Yeah, Rohit, there's a comment where people are mentioning that Neil Wagner could also be a great option for in place of Trent Bolt. So अगर अल्जारी जोसेफ ना मिले तो नील वैगनर और दोनों ले ले क्योंकि एक बैकअप भी लगता है यार.
डेफिनेटली आई गेस दोनों मिले तो अच्छी बात है, लेकिन स्टिल वी हैव टू सी कि कौन से प्राइस पे मिल रहे हैं. अल्जारी जोसेफ आई गेस 8 करोड़ के नीचे तो बिल्कुल नहीं मिलने वाला. सो स्टिल एंड आल्सो Wagner, I don't know what other teams have been planning for him. So अगर मिला तो 2-3 करोड़ तक भी मिल जाएगा. वरना yesterday we have seen certain overpricing there. So अगर वो हुई तो दोनों नहीं मिल पाएंगे. So I guess as an option it's fine, but दोनों मिले तो अच्छा है. But at least एक average price के ऊपर.
Yeah, I think we saw Wagner really troubling the Aussie batsmen in a series not too long ago. I think Wagner is the kind of bowler who will extract pace from any pitch in the planet. I think any team will be lucky to have him. For me, I think Wagner over Alzari Joseph for sure. Janvi, between the two fast bowlers, who would you pick? Alzari Joseph or Neil Wagner?
I think I'll pick Alzari Joseph. If I for any team like that, for any of the IPL team, first choice should be Alzari Joseph, and then second Neil Wagner.
It also actually depends किसका नाम पहले मतलब ऑक्शन में पिक हो रहा है. It's all going to matter a lot in that as well. But the point is दोनों में से कोई भी आ जाए, it's a great addition to anyone's squad. क्योंकि again obviously add a big reduction in the remaining purses, but they're going to add a lot of value, and especially for MI, I'm pretty sure कि we are missing out on a pacer. Bumrah is really tensed up. I think Bumrah is the most tensed up dude right now in the MI setup कि यार कोई तो लाओ मेरे साथ, अकेला कैसे करूँ ये सब. So it would be good to see. I'm seeing a few comments ki Shivam Gagan Sharma is mentioning Shivam Dubey a good replacement for Hardik Pandya. Chino, would you agree with that? Or I think Hardik Pandya holds a lot more value than. Yeah,
I completely agree with you, Kunal. I think Hardik, you can't replace. So with players like Hardik Pandya, you don't replace them. You replace their roles. So maybe you get two players, one who can bowl slightly better than they can bat, and someone who can pinch it, and then the two players combine to kind of. Because look, Hardik Pandya, the ability he has, especially if he's fit to bowl now, you can't replace him. So you get, I think, the roles. And which is why I think even what you said about Bumrah is really interesting, because he must be really fried. Go on, I think you have some update for us.
Yeah. No, so I have a relieving comment for Jasprit Bumrah as well. Akshat is mentioning on YouTube available fast bowlers: Alzari Joseph, Lungi Nagiri, Tim Saudi, Nathan Coulter-Nile, Navdeep Saini, Chetan Sakaria. A lot of options for MI. ये देख के मुझे चैन आ गई थोड़ी. चलो बहुत ऑप्शंस बचा है अभी.
आप लोग
Two of them have already played for MI.
Yeah. So I think you guys are reducing at least my blood pressure. I don't know about the rest of these guys, but so keep giving us options, man, because Kunal reads them out, and then I kind of sink into myself saying, "Ha, और है players अपने इसमें." But I was talking about Jasprit Bumrah. Look, you see a lot of batsmen now want to see him out, so you don't see him getting a lot of wickets, which is why you need someone from the other end to keep the pressure. So you see Jasprit Bumrah is kind of reduced in wicket-taking ability because people want to see him out. He bowls the economical overs. If you get another lethal fast bowler from the other end who can pick up a couple of wickets with that pressure, I think that is the jugalbandi we need at MI.
Agree with that. Chino, बात करते करते OD Smith की value has gone 4.4 crores. Janvi, tell me क्या price तक जाएंगे?
I think he will go till 6, maybe
6, 7. I think is a bit
interesting.
much.
Interesting. Yes. In fact, Chino, just you were talking about the fact of Hardik Pandya and Shivam Dubey, and you look slightly tensed over there. But let me just chill out the whole atmosphere here. We were talking earlier. The Sky Nishan of the Mumbai Indians setup love biryani, but let me tell you, Shivam Dubey equally loves his biryani, and he eats and he loves to feed everyone around him also biryani. So if he comes into the Mumbai Indians setup, he'll team up with Sky Nishan very well.
So I'm sure the catering department of Mumbai Indians will be very happy about that. कि अच्छा चलो तीन लोग के लिए एक ही डिश बनाना पड़ेगा, सब खुश हो जाएंगे. So I'm sure at least one aspect will be sorted. But look, like I said again, Hardik Pandya will be tough to replace. Shivam Dubey, class act. But I think he'll have to really prove himself to be compared to the likes of Krunal and Hardik Pandya for sure.
Yeah.
Janvi, is there an all-rounder that you have in mind that MI should go for? You can play devil's advocate for us now.
I really wanted Liam Livingstone in MI, like because of his value, like because he really bowls well. He is in the category of, like, if we see generally he's in the category of batters, but he bowls really well, and then he's a hard hitter. So also he can play at any position from 1 to 5, maybe 5 or 6. So it would really give MI a lot of. It would have given MI a lot of flexibility, but now he's slipped.
Yeah.
So I don't really have anyone right now in my mind.
That's alright. We come back to it.
Just wanted to ask, क्योंकि यहाँ पर a few people are mentioning Navdeep Saini. There's a Black Lovers करके account है, was asking, what do you think about Navdeep Saini at Mumbai Indians? Binaisha, he would be a good addition, but I'm a little bit scared of his beamers. मतलब it's an additional run, and it's very scary as well. So demerit points में मिलते हैं, बहुत कुछ होता है. So would you like to have him in the side?
He would be a good option for the Mumbai Indians, and we've seen the way he bowls, you know, when he gets his onslaught deliveries in the block hole, and you know, we see some great, you know, he gets some kind of usage of the surface, and you know, if he sticks to his line and length, he can prove to be one of the most dangerous bowlers. So I wouldn't mind him in the Mumbai Indians setup. He would be a positive also if he comes into the setup, but again, these are all ifs and buts. We will have to see which team is exactly interested in him. We have to see whether he will work well with the team. Will the balance be maintained? So there are lots of factors coming in, Kunal here.
Yeah. By the way, there's a request over here asking, please wish me on my birthday, but I'm waiting to find what's the name. Yeah, Vaishnav Rai is asking, wish me on my birthday. Happy birthday, Vaishnav.
Let's all wish. Come on, Janvi, Mohit, bro, join in, bro. Happy birthday to you, Vaishnav. I love it.
Happy
love
birthday to you. And it goes on.
Yeah, it goes on.
We can't waste the entire auction video wishing one person. But happy birthday and have a great one. तुम जियो हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू.
Hope we made his day.
Yeah. I think
I'm
Emma
sure
made
you'll
his
be
day
smiling,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
Also for all-rounder, I guess.
5.75 crores. Yes, Rohit, go on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for all-rounder, I guess majority of the players have already been sold. I was really wishing Jason Holder to join MI, but when I saw him being bought by other teams, so it was a bit disappointing because he was that kind of a replacement for Hardik because he could bowl well, he could bat well. So even it was an exact replacement for Hardik, but unfortunately we didn't got him. So there is difficult, almost close to impossible to find a replacement of Hardik, but he was close enough. As Chinmay said, it is difficult to find his replacement, but Jason Holder was close enough. But yeah, now it is really impossible.
I completely agree with you, man. Janvi, man, tell me, aap log back at home, what do you guys do on the game days? You guys have certain rituals? Do you guys have a certain snack you eat? Is there a certain place you watch the games? Or is it just that lovely smile watching the telly?
I just switch on the TV for the whole day and sit in my living room. Then डांट भी पड़ता रहता है कि दिन भर टीवी के पास हो पढ़ लो.
कौन करता है आपको डांट? मम्मी की पप्पा?
सबसे पहले उनको भी देखना है, उनको भी मैच देखना है, उनको भी अच्छा लगता है. But then they have to pour their emotions on someone, so I am the one.
Lovely. On that note, we've just seen finally the Audience Smith saga is over after I think 3 or 4 minutes or 5 minutes of bidding. Finally, he's gone to the Kings, so that's another team. 6 crores, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, guys, my boy's
Marco Jensen is up.
My boy is up.
He's up.
Marco, yeah. Get it. MI has already raised.
I will get with him at any cost.
Come on. This is what I needed to see. MI is in the race. Base price of 50 lakhs. I'm sure he's going to go for a lot more than that. And this is the problem, you know, when MI aggressively comes in for someone, everyone's ears go straight up and they start raising the price. I hope that doesn't happen too much for Marco Jansen. Right now, it's the Royals against the Mumbai Indians going hard for me. We see he's already gone to 1 crore.
1 crore.
I don't see Mumbai Indians backing out of this one. If they do, I will sneakily exit, cry for 30 seconds and come back because you know, Kunal, how much this guy means to me, man. The tall, fast bowler. I have to get him, please.
Yeah. And again, I think it is same thing to do जो आर ने last मतलब कल भी किया था just to increase the price of him. And I don't know as RR का क्या खुन्नस है MI के साथ. Always if there's one hurdle, it is RR. Be it in the tournament.
अभी मत करो हल्ला बोल यार. Wait for someone else to हल्ला बोल.
Currently it's at us.
Tino, at the end of the day, you know, Mumbai Indians will be telling themselves, अरे यार ये तो हमने ढूंढा था, चलो बच्चों को अपने आप Mumbai Indians में ही ले आते हैं.
Yeah, and which is why again I'm going to question the mega auctions, but again it is what it is, and I'm hoping this is the last one. But speaking about what's happening right now, MI still in the lead, 1.4 crores. You can see a couple of my veins have started popping out in stress. I'm moving uncontrollably, man. Go on, Mohit, go on.
I think after yesterday's Josh Butler and Ashwin and Deepak Hooda and Krunal Pandya, this can be a great option for Mumbai having Jasprit Bumrah and Jensen both in your teams.
Right.
Agreed. We see SRH has pummeled the MI bid and gone up to 1.9 crores. MI says, no sir, not today. We will put 2. But SRH says, buddy, hum log bhi idhar hi hai, 2.2 crores. This is neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. It is. I'm sweating a little bit. I need a couple of minutes. I'll take over, buddy. I'm too stressed.
Dude, every sentence you're finishing, there's a new bid coming up. It's 2.6 crores already. He's totally worth it. Trust me, up to 5, just go for him. Maybe even more than that, but then I'm not sure how much of your purse would actually permit you to do that. But then MI is going all out. And MI are very clear. जैसे हम लोगों को कल वाइप आया था ना ईशान को देख के, जो भी हो, we are going to bid. This is what's happening over here.
But Kunal, you have to give credit to the scouting guides of the Mumbai Indians camp. You know, the way they have watched him play, Marco Jansen getting into the Mumbai Indians camp, hats off, and a shout out to the MI scouting camp who've done a brilliant job, and they continue to do that and scout some hidden gems for us year in after year, and then they are polished and they are handed over to Team India like, look, ab bari aapki hai.
Yeah,
by
but
the way,
SRH
people are spamming. They all want Marco Jansen in MI. I mean, कल तक मुझे इतना hype नहीं था, but as of now, there's a lot of people mentioning over here. Marco in MI, Marco in MI. Om Thakkar is saying Snehal Mahajan. There's Mean Thug mentioning.
Even Bumrah would be saying कि आ जाओ, help करने का आ जाएगा.
MI has pulled out officially.
Comment.
MI has pulled out, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunate. I am very disappointed not to see Marco Jansen play for the Mumbai Indians next season, this coming season. Unfortunately, but that's the nature of the beast. He is sold to the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Marco Jansen, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the best. I'm a massive fan. And look, it's just a couple of seasons. Hopefully, we get you back a couple of seasons from now. But for now, good luck, and we'll have to see who the next player is, because I'm a bit sad. He would have been a great fast bowling option.
You know, honestly, I think SIS didn't really want Marco Jansen. They were just increasing the bid, and Akash he pulled out of the bid suddenly. So I don't really think that SIS was interested in him. Just like yesterday, they and Delhi were doing the same thing. So Mumbai handed him over. It's good.
Now, Janvi, in the process, as we talk, Shivam Dubey comes up and his bidding price is of 50 lakhs, and it will be very interesting to see. He's a local Mumbaikar, plays exceptionally well for his club Payadi in local Mumbai cricket. So he fits that all around the spot very well. He can bat up the order. He can, be shuffled down the order. He bowls well. He could be the strike bowler. And Ara joins the bid, 65 lakhs for Shivam Dubey. So yes, I feel he will go between a few crores, and he's a big pinch hitter. Once he gets going, everyone knows what damage he could do to the opposition. Mohit, do you think that your team should try and bid for him as well?
Definitely, because we are short of all-rounders, and after what Shivam Dubey did in past season for a couple of times, a fast bowling all-rounder is definitely a great pick for a side, and Shivam Dube can be an option if we can look after him.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Guys, quickly, I'm going to ask Rohit, Janvi, and Mohit this same question. Rohit, I'm going to start with you. How much do you think Dube goes for? He's right now at 85 lakhs. Do you see him going for anything more than 3-4 crores or higher?
Yeah, I think 5 would be a better one. Not, I mean, not less than 4, not more than 5.
I think Janvi को वापस डांट पड़ रही है क्या? You're looking, your मम्मी से डांट पड़ रही है कि पापा से पड़ रही है?
No, no.
Vijay, you had that.
I'm looking at the tweet. I think Dube will not go for more than 2 point something, 2.8 maybe.
2.8.
2.7,
Round about
2.8.
3.
Yeah.
Right. Mohit, how about you, buddy?
Yeah.
I'll stay between Rohit and Janvi, so 2-4.
Okay. Interesting.
Chinu, Kunal, tell us, what do you think, what are your guesses on this one? Shivam Dube price, what will it be?
2.25. I don't see.
Yeah. Probably under 3 for sure. I agree with Chinu. Probably if more than 2 would actually be more than that. But anyway, look at the top gainer over there, Rahul Tripathi auction at 8.5 crores to SRH with a gain percentage of over 2,000%. It's massive.
Wow.
It surely holds the value.
I really hope Rahul Tripathi was the stock.
I really hope he invested in him almost. Okay, guys, I need to know first of all, Mohit, you're joining us from Delhi since you're a Delhi supporter. Are you?
Yes. I'm from Delhi.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys are you excited for cricket to come back to Delhi? And if yes, do you go for a lot of the games there?
I think this question need not to be asked. We all are excited for IPL to go everywhere around India. And yes, the DC Tolly is waiting to come. Yes.
Yeah. No, sorry, Mohit, go on. I had a hilarious comment, but Mohit, go on. I'm listening to you. Yeah.
No, I was just telling that DC Tolly is waiting to go on the ground and perform all the tasks that we do. But till then, we don't have any other option, and we are going live all over the places.
Okay. There's a comment by Snehal Mahajan who says, I want to propose to my boyfriend tomorrow, but if Mumbai Indians don't buy Saudi, I will break up with him. MI, please save their relationship.
Wow, save a man. Wow, I love how this is how people are proposing now. कि अगर Saudi नहीं है मैं इसके साथ break up कर रही हूँ. If you're that tender, I don't think you guys should get married. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. If a Team Saudi can influence your marriage, I think you guys are better off without each other. And Valentine's Day पे कौन break up करता है यार? This is horrible.
Also, there's someone has created an account. I'm pretty sure this is not the original Jasprit Bumrah, but there's an account named Jasprit Bumrah on YouTube who's asking, भाई मेरे लिए कोई partner तो ढूंढो, अकेला क्या करूँगा मैं? I'm not sure if you can see it over there, but.
Kunal, on that note, I have a Lucknow fan named Ravi, and he says that since the bid is on for the Lucknow team as well, so he says it is going to be Shivam Dube who's going to be very effective in Mumbai conditions. So he would be a very good buy for us.
Minash, I lost you for a second there. Can you just repeat what you said at the end again, please?
A fan from the Lucknow setup said that he is very sure that since his team is going very heavily on the bid for Shivam Dube, he's going to be the man to look out for, and he's going to be very effective in Mumbai conditions.
Yeah, I don't think so. Buddy from Lucknow, we've seen much bigger, better players come to Wankhede and fail miserably because I think our lineup is extremely formidable. So good luck to you though, and good luck to Shivam Dube who's not come to you yet. So इतना excited मत हो. CS के अभी lead में 2.8 crores. लेकिन वो जहाँ भी जाएगा, I think we'll have him sorted when he comes to Wankhede or when we go to that particular stadium. On that note, guys, I want to thank Mohit, Janvi and Rohit for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you, lovely fans, and wish you all the best. Have a lovely day, and hopefully everyone comes out smiling at the end of the day. Have a lovely Valentine's Day tomorrow, guys.
Bye, guys.
Awesome.
Right, Shivam Dube का अभी तक चल रहा है. It's quite a long. I think it's a test match going on in a T20. The Kings are again in the lead. 3 crores, man. We said what about 3.25 would be 2.25. We said he's gone to 3. I
He's
don't
gone to
see
3.
teams.
Exactly. I think, see, over the years, I remember there was a big hype around Shivam Dube, and like Binash had mentioned, or Samiksha had mentioned in yesterday's show, that it had to do a lot with him hitting a lot of sixes in a very recent game, just when the hype was on. But over the years, he hasn't really lived up to the hype. I would like to see Shivam Dube do well, but then the kind of price that people are pitching, I'm not really sure what that is based on. He surely does have the talent. I remember him smacking in RCB as well. But then the fact that RCB didn't hang on to him shows that he didn't really, live up to the expectations. But then again, RCB had given up on Quinton de Kock and he did great for us. So you never know.
And he did great
a new
for
team
us,
might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sky had, I think KKR gave up on him, and then we all know what happened, man.
Yeah.
Bro, if there is a one duo you would love to. Alright, before I get to that, let's quickly have a look at the team summary. Man, finally looking to. I'm starting to smile. We've seen Delhi and SRH have packed their teams up to the fullest compared to the other teams. I think MI will get to work now. I think we've taken it slightly easy with a set plan and agenda in mind. SRH, I'm just looking at the purses, and we're well ahead now of everyone else, which means I think there are just 3 or 4 specific players with a specific target, and they know that these guys is buying people they do. And I'm really upset that Marco Janssen could not come. But now we can go for the slightly more experienced teams. Let's quickly have a look at the Lucknow squad right now and see how they've shaped up, since they only have 6.9 crores left, which means most of their buying has been done. They've already got 11 players already. We'll quickly have a look at how they look so far. Right, and you can see in front of your screens pretty much sorted the first 11. I'll just read out the highlights. There's of course this QDK, I think the biggest buy of the season, especially for my fans. Jason Holder, big all-rounder in that team. Of course, Captain KL Rahul, Avesh Khan, someone who Mumbai Indians fans would have loved to see. Krunal Pandey, of course, was a big buy for them as well. Mark Wood, the tall English bowler, will be there as well. Ravi Bishnoi, a wily little spinner. Let's see what he has to do. And Ankit Rajput, I don't know if he starts in the 11, but he will be a great inclusion as well.
Yeah. Yes, agree with
that.
that.
Who's your biggest pick, man, Kunal, from this squad? Of course,
I think
except KL Rahul.
Avesh Khan. I think Avesh Khan was a great pick, and Stoinis, he's not really a pick, it's a draft pick, like not from the auctions, but then Stoinis was a big, I think he handled the DC batting order quite well when they were faltering, and that even shows the Aussie blood in him, right? Ki kuch bhi ho raha hai, we know how to hold our nerves. So I think that's where Stoinis really holds a lot of value. He can bat, he can hit hard, and he can bowl really well.
Yep, fair enough. And I think Samiksha is waiting in the wings to join us. Samiksha, what's up?
I am
welcome
so
back.
sad right now. I so wanted Mumbai Indians to take Shivam Dube, yaar. Yeah, तुमको पता है, when there's this practice match which is going on between RR and Punjab, तो वहाँ पे Shivam Dube was the only cricketer जिन्होंने 7 sixes मारे थे. That is the reason वो एक जुगलबंदी हो रही थी ना CSK और पंजाब में अभी, वो देख रही थी मैं यार. चले गए हमारे उसमें से वो भी चले गए. कोई ना.
I know.
Next up we
that even Marco Janssen as well. Samiksha, I mean, it's so disheartening. Chinu is totally not in the right frame of mind right now. Marco, I think he was a bright prospect. I think Chinu, we scouted him a year too early or what? Maybe we could have scouted him for this auction. अगर पता रहता mega auction से, it would have been perfect ये season में.
Correct. And let's discuss this in a little bit more, because we've got a couple of fans joining us. All right,
hey,
what's up, guys? Welcome back. You've got you weren't wearing this jersey yesterday, were you, Sanchit?
तो अभी मतलब सोचा कि कल we had a good day, तो आज थोड़ा अलग कुछ ट्राई करेंगे. So I really like this jersey. It is one of my lucky jerseys. So hopefully
hairstyle भी change करी मैंने देखा, right?
Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah. यार जर्सी तो मैंने ही बदली थी यार, जर्सी मैंने ही बदली थी, बट कुछ खास फर्क नहीं पड़ा है मेरा मुंबई इंडियंस का.
Yeah, I think I'm wearing what you wore yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a comment over here, and maybe Sanchit will take it personally, but that's his conscience speaking. Arun Pandyan is mentioning, man, these other teams are purposely doing it whenever we start bidding. Is it so, Sanchit?
भाई मुझे सच्ची लगा, मतलब हम लोग जोक कर रहे थे कि शिवम दुबे पे बिड कर रहे ना, मतलब तो भी कर रहे थे। आरा जब ज्वाइन किया मैं मतलब डर गया था, क्या कर रहे हैं लोग। अभिनव का भी मुंह देखना चाहिए था, इवन एम आई वेर वन ऑफ द, बट बहुत मजा आ रहा है आज, काफी अनएक्सपेक्टेड प्राइस पे जा रहे हैं।
Yeah.
तो रियली इट्स रियली एंजॉयिंग।
Divya, who's your biggest surprise? Who's your biggest surprise?
Yeah,
Anybody?
I'm still getting out of the depression of what Chennai was doing yesterday. So I'm still trying to observe what's happening around. Like, if I could really call the Chennai table right now, I would like, sir, क्या कर रहे हो? This is not the kind of analysis. मतलब समझ नहीं रहा मुझे. But the biggest surprise for me yesterday. हाँ सच्ची, I can do that if I have that power. मतलब कर सकता हूँ यार मैं तो. The biggest surprise for me yesterday was.
अभिनव,
Yes,
what do
Samiksha.
you think? मतलब हमारे पास अभी तक 28 करोड़ है. Do you think हम लोग अभी wisely spend करेंगे? Because I think हमारे पास सबसे ज़्यादा पॉकेट में पैसे हैं. What do you think?
This player got sold, Krishnappa Gautam अभी जो sold हुए, I was expecting कि मुंबई इनके पीछे जाएगी, and he just got sold for 90 lakhs. And I think we just have 7 or 8 players left. पहले तो हमें 11 बनाने की सोचनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि 11 तो लगेंगे हमें. तो I think जैसे कल मैं कहा था कि 18 प्लेयर्स तक हमारा काम हो जाएगा. And I don't know why are we saving this first. I mean, we are going all out for Marco Jansen. We're clearly interested in Marco Jansen. दर्द हो रहा है Marco Jansen को ऐसा SRH की जर्सी में देख के अभी.
Yeah. It's hurtful, but then Abhinav, the problem is many other teams are bidding और वो price बहुत बढ़ा रहे तो बाद में purse कम बचेगा, and then when we have a lot of purse, these other teams won't be able to inflate the price because that'll be out of their bidding price.
Yeah, possible.
It'll be out of
Very
their
much
purse.
possible. Very much
So,
possible.
yeah.
That's the reason I think Adam Zampa.
Yeah.
I think Adam Zampa will be recalled by MI because I think he's the best leg spinner from the current lot. And I'm waiting for Rishi Dhawan and Chetan Sakaria as well. So I think these three players will be interested. Yeah.
I think Marco
Divyang, I'm going to come to you, buddy.
up at the wrong time. Maybe he got picked up a little bit later.
I see you sitting there in the corner. Krishnappa Gautam last season कितने में गए थे भाई? आप बता दो, याद दिला दो. 9.25 crores. इस season क्या stock market में drop हो गया 90 lakhs?
Yes.
Are you surprised at all?
Exact example I have been using ever since I saw the price. मैंने बोला अगर किसी कंपनी का दिवाला निकलता है ना तो वो कृष्णप्पा गौतम का एग्जांपल दे सकता है.
और मैच खेलने
यार क्लास थोड़ा बारा ना.
Yeah.
But
So
I was
I'm seeing a
shocked
comment by Sagar Mende. He says Mayank Markande can be a good option. What do you think, Abhinav? Instagram
Yeah, I think very much possible. And अभी आ रहे हैं, जल्दी आ रहे हैं काफी. I think अभी next एक दो set में मयंक मार्कंडे का भी नाम आ जाएगा. But there's one interesting spinner there, Kes Ahmed as well. Keep an eye on that guy. He's also brilliant. I've been watching it for the past couple of years. I think he has done well in CPL as well and in the PSL. So I think we will be interested in a leg spinner like Mayank Markande, Kes Ahmed or an Adam Zampa.
Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, on this note, I'm going to thank you guys for joining us. We're going to take a quick break, stretch our legs. It's a long day ahead of us, but I promise you there's lots more to come. Don't go anywhere. You guys go stretch your legs, watch some telly. We'll be back very soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.